Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Pendry Home, and welcome back to my fall homemaking series for 2023. And for today's Halloween Decorate With Me, we are also going to be making a Dollar Tree DIY ghost decor, which I'm so excited to share that with y'all. And then also stay tuned because we are going to be making a magic pumpkin cobbler, and I'm also going to be sharing our supper with y'all, which is an easy homemade pizza. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and without further ado, let's get started. I also had to show y'all the cutest little pumpkin. I just woke up. Hey boo. The cutest little pumpkin there is. Okay, so for this little ghost DIY, you are going to need one of these Dollar Tree ghosts. You're going to need a metal Dollar Tree paper towel holder, and then you are going to want some black felt. And I have the one with the adhesive already on it, but you can get the one that does not have the adhesive. You can just hot glue it on there. And then you're just going to want to use like your decorative things of choice. So I've got some pumpkins here. I've got like a little bucket here. That one has a different little pumpkin and bucket behind me. And then also, if you want it to light up, you're going to want some fairy lights. So all you're going to do, this is like the easiest DIY ever. It takes like seconds to make, is just take all this stuff off this little ghost here. And this again can all come from the Dollar Tree. It's so easy to make. So this is what your like little hanging ghost looks like. You are going to take this off, and it's just kind of like glued on there, so it's very easy to just pop off. You can leave this little hanger on there. It's not gonna mess with anything. You're gonna bend these off. You're gonna take your paper towel holder, and you are going to mash this little head piece. Look like that. So easy, y'all. And then you are going to move your little bendy arms how you want them. I want mine to be able to hold stuff, so I'm gonna just, you know, make them look. I'm gonna turn y'all down a little bit, like this, a little bit. So easy. Hi, booger. So you're just gonna turn these. You're gonna use that same fabric. You're gonna turn it upside down. And I just put the old ghost head in the back because you're not even gonna be able to see it. You're gonna drape this fabric over top of these. And then you are going to fix it how you would like. So that's how you make your little ghost body, and then of course you can drape it however you want it. I am going to go ahead and add lights up under it. Once you get your lights on your ghost and your fabric draped back over it, you could definitely just go ahead and add your felt eyes on there if you wanted to. But I wanted mine to be holding things, so I have some pumpkins here, and I wanted to change the colors of them, so you will see me painting them and hot gluing stems and all kinds of stuff on them. I added some glitter and everything, so that way I kind of could incorporate more of those colors that I was wanting, which was purples and greens and oranges and blacks. And all of that. So you could definitely make these ghosts however you want them. They are so versatile, and that's what I love about them, that you can make them your own. You can add as much or as little to them as you want. And I just used stuff that I already had around the house because I have a ton of fall things. So I'm sure if you do decorate, then you have lots of little pumpkins lying around that you can easily paint and redo, and they just turn out so cute, which I will show y'all a close-ups of my little ghost here in a little while. But They are just precious and I love them so much. So definitely make these. They're so easy, and I hope you guys enjoy this little DIY. So now that my little ghost is done, I am going to start decorating, which I absolutely love how everything turned out. So as you're watching, then definitely let me know down in the comments how you like the Halloween decor. I like all the really cute stuff, the cute little ghosts, the cute little jack-o'-lanterns, the bats, the little spiders, the gnomes. Nothing too scary. I don't really like any of that, but I think it all turned out super, super cute, and I was so excited to do this. It actually turned out a lot better than what I thought it was going to, especially since this was my first year decorating for Halloween, and I just kind of worked with what I had already, and I loved it. So I got the fireplace done. I left everything like the pole mantelpiece there. I added in the bats. I got the two little ghosts and that little truck I got from Ollie's. It's part of their Christmas decor, but you can use it honestly any season. And I filled the back of it with pumpkins and a lined-up pumpkin. But I'm thinking about just doing one ghost here and putting the other one somewhere else. And I actually spray painted some limbs black. I need to go see if they're dry. And then this is how I've been working, y'all. He ate some sweet potatoes and he was really content in his high chair, so I just brought him in here in it. And he's been hanging out, talking, huh? Yep. Say, I'm just talking. You ain't gonna talk now? Huh? You're not gonna talk now? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go check on those limbs and see if I want to use them in here any. We'll see. So I didn't show the process of this, but all I did was go out in my yard and find a bunch of tree branches that have fell out of our trees, and I just grabbed some black spray paint and spray painted them, and this turned out so good, super inexpensive. I had some black spray paint just laying around. I have a ton of spray paint, and this turned out so good, and I absolutely loved it. This vase that I actually put them down in was a lamp that I repurposed. The lamp, we just never used it and I didn't have a shade for it, so I was like, you know what, that would be a really pretty vase. So I repurposed it as a little vase instead and added these little tree branches, and it turned out so cute. So definitely think outside the box when you're decorating. And also another cute thing that would be really cute on these tree branches would be some glitter, but I didn't add any glitter on them. And here is the overview of my living room decor. I absolutely love how everything turned out. I love my little ghost and how everything's like a whole lit up. It is so, so cute. Definitely let me know what y'all think about it down in the comments. And if you are enjoying this Halloween decorate video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. As I am watching back everything while editing, I am going to be doing a full fall / Halloween home tour, so that way y'all can see everything that I have done, because I did not include some things in this video, and I've also tweaked some things since I have decorated. So stay tuned for that in a later day, and then I'll probably go ahead and just put some recipes in that video as well. Jumping into the breakfast room, I really didn't know what I wanted to do in here, but I did know that I wanted to add bats around this sign here at the table, because I thought that would just be super cute. And then whenever I move over to the coffee bar, I just really just switched out a few things with some Halloween items. And then for the piano, I had that spider webbing that I have purchased from Dollar Tree. It did have little black spiders already in it, which you could move around however you wanted them. Honestly, I still don't know how I feel about the spider webbing, but I think it's kind of growing on me. It is a lot to work with, so if you have used it before, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's a lot of work to get it to look just right. It was not what I was expecting at all, but I think I made it work. I kind of just draped it over everything, but it did take me a while to kind of figure out what I was gonna do on the piano, but overall I think I like how it turned out. Also, I realized that I keep calling it the coffee bar, even though I no longer have a coffee maker on it. It has just been the coffee bar ever since I have gotten married. So for the past almost 4 years, it has been a coffee bar. But I guess we will just call it shelving now, like a shelving area. I might end up putting a coffee machine back on it, but I really like my KitchenAid mixer on it. So I'm not really sure what to call it anymore. And here is the overview of our breakfast room / piano room. I absolutely love how it turned out. Again, the spider webbing is growing on me, but I also love how at nighttime there is just all of these lights, and then I have my candles lit, and it is just so cute. And all of this Halloween decor that you are seeing did come from Dollar Tree, so make sure you watch my last video, which is my Halloween decor haul video, so that way you can see how much everything was. Definitely go check out the dollar store, because there is just so much good stuff there. So my little helper is sitting right here, and he might be fussing because he only wants mama to hold him today. So this has been like the hardest video to film today for y'all, but I figured that I would go ahead and show y'all our supper before we make the magic pumpkin cobbler. I told Houston come on home. He was just doing some side work, and I was like, can you please come home? So that way you can hold him while I try to get everything else done. So he's supposed to be coming home, but I don't know. So what I'm going to do is start by sauteing up some peppers and onions for our pizza. This is so good. I've already got my pan warm. I'm just using some olive oil. So yummy. And then I'm going to add some salt and pepper to these as well. And then I'm also going to use this garlic and parsley seasoning. This is really good. You can also use onion powder, garlic powder. I really like this one. It's kind of like a blend of them, and then it has like the parsley in there. So I add that, and then I also add Parmesan cheese. So I'm just gonna add some of that as well. This always smells so good when it is cooking, sauteing up. It is just so yummy. And any leftover onion and peppers that we have, we will just put into omelets, which is so good. I think I need to add just a little bit more olive oil to this. But yeah, so that's what we do. So I'm gonna let that saute. And then I'm going to go ahead and prep my pizza. So this pizza is the easiest thing ever to make. You just use one of the Pillsbury pizza crust. I just get the classic crust. You're just going to preheat your oven to 400. Just follow your directions on the dough. And then it would be like 100 times better if it was homemade. When I was a kid, we used to make homemade pizza dough all the time. That was like one of our most favorite things to do, was to make homemade pizza. You're gonna get a cast iron. This is the one that we use for pizza. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of that olive oil in it, take a paper towel and rub it around. A little bit more. Houston's calling me now. He must be on his way home. Alright, so you're just gonna, like I said, you're just gonna kind of oil that cast iron down, and then you're just going to take out your pizza dough, leave it in its rectangular form. I find it's just easier to do it this way than trying to rework it, because this dough's pretty much already really worked. I have a love-hate relationship with the shape that it's in, just being honest for how I'm using it, but it works, needless to say. It's fine. And then you are just going to work it into your cast iron. This is such an easy, quick meal. Obviously, kids are going to love it because it's pizza. But it just gives you that, like, deep dish. And we fill ours full of vegetables. Y'all will see here in a minute. It's just so good. So I'm just going to work this dough. So that's what it's going to look like in your cast iron. And then the directions say to, the directions say to pre-bake it for 8 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop it in like it says to do. My oven's ready. So I'm going to pop this in here for 8 minutes. And I'm also going to work on these. Okay, after it's been in there for 8 minutes, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to puff up around. And then I just use the Chef Burl RD pizza sauce. Y'all can use whatever sauce you want. I like this one. And you can put as much or as little sauce as you would like as well. It is going to like cook really well into that pizza, so you can definitely put a lot of sauce if you want. I like to put a lot. So about like that. That's about half a can of sauce, and then I just save the rest of it. And then you are going to start loading it up. And this is like so easy. Your kids can help you do this. I like to do cheese on the bottom. The only thing is, if you have children help you, then make sure that you they don't touch the actual pan, because it is hot, because it is cast iron. All right, and then I'm gonna add mushrooms, and then I do black olives. You can do green olives as well with it. Sometimes I'll do a mix, sometimes I'll just do the black ones. I'm just gonna do black today. Then you're gonna add in your sauteed peppers and onions, and they have like that Parmesan crust on them on the wooden spoon. There's some Parmesan crust. It's so good. And then, like I said, I like to use leftovers for omelets in the mornings. Oh, it is so delicious with some cheese. You can add bacon in there if you want. I just like to do this and cheese in my egg omelet. Oh my goodness, so good with that Parmesan crust. And I like to really load it up with this. Be easier with a different spoon, but I don't want to. Hey baby, it's okay, honey. Yeah, it's okay. Mama's got to cook supper, baby. Mama's got to cook supper. Yeah. I know you don't understand. All right, so then you got that, and then we like to use the turkey pepperoni. And I really loaded up with this too, since this is our only meat on here. You could definitely do like Italian sausage or hamburger if you would like. Or even ground chicken is really good. My mom has made it with ground chicken. I know, baby. I know it. Are you so mad at me? It's okay, sweetheart. All right, so I load it with pepperoni like I said, and then I add cheese. Hey, hey. And then I add cheese on top. Yeah, Daddy's coming home. Daddy's coming home. And then I just pop this back in the oven for about 10 minutes. You just want to do it until your crust is golden brown. You might need a little bit more time. It just depends. Joe Dallas, what are you doing? Really? Wow. Are you waiting for your daddy to get home? You are. Is Daddy coming home to get you? Are you excited to see Daddy? Yeah. You are. Can you say Mama? Say no. Say we're working on it. You want to keep talking? You want to talk about how Dad's coming home? Yeah, he's coming. You say hey to everybody? Say hey. Can you say hey? Joe Dallas. You're really cute in your little pumpkin outfit. You look so sweet. You look handsome. Say thank you, Mama. Say thank you, Mama. Yeah, say thank you for the compliment. Oh, is it getting bedtime for you? I think so. I think it's getting, yep. It's almost 7 o'clock. It's almost bedtime for somebody. Is him getting sleepy? Yeah. Wow. See, we waiting for pizza to get done, huh? And this is what your pizza should look like when it comes out. And then I will show y'all what it looks like once we cut into it. It is so, so good.
We're back.
Did you like your pizza?
Yeah. Pizza.
Pizza. He said, when he walked in here, I had all the lights off, and he said, if it gets any darker in here.
I walked through here and scared myself tonight.
You like the decor.
Yeah.
Kinda cute.
I asked you a minute ago where them bats were going.
Up the chimney, man. Houston.
More like across the wall.
Ow.
Across the wall, through the ceiling.
There's some more in there going across the wall.
Oh, I missed that. That'll scare me in the morning.
Alright, well, Joe Dallas.
Focus.
Joe Dallas is taking a nap finally. He is barely taking a nap today, so I'm just going to let him sleep. And I am going to make the magic pumpkin cobbler. You know why it's called magic?
Why?
Because you pour hot water over top of your cake batter.
What?
And you put it in the oven. And it creates
Really?
like a caramel gooiness. It's
I've
magic.
never heard of this.
It's
Me and Lady might have to come get in on this magic action.
So, that's what we're gonna go make.
Magic action. Alright. When's this going down?
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah, because it has to be in the oven for a while.
So for the magic pumpkin cobbler, you are going to need 1 1/4 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. You're going to mix this together. Then you're going to add in 1 cup of 100% canned pumpkin puree, 1/4 cup of oil, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You're going to mix this all together, and once you have this all mixed together, then you are going to prepare a 9-inch square pan. Grease it down really well. I always use my oil with a paper towel to grease mine. And then you are going to put this cake mixture in the bottom of your pan. For the topping, you are going to need 1 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/3 cup of chopped pecans or walnuts. I use pecans because they are my favorite, and I just put them in a Ziploc bag and beat them with a rolling pin, so that way I didn't have to worry about chopping them by hand. You're going to mix this up, and then you are going to pour it over of your cake batter. And then once you have that done, you are going to get 1 1/2 cup of hot water, and you're going to pour it over top of everything. And then you're going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for 50 to 55 minutes. I served ours up with whipped cream, but you could definitely do some vanilla ice cream. That would also be really good. And this is what it should look like when it is done. It should have a gooey bottom, and it is so good. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, then don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so you can join the Pendry Home family. I would love to have you over here on my channel. Also, if you have any prayer requests, then you can always leave those down in the comments below. I would definitely love to pray for you in your time of need. Or if you have a praise report, I would love to read through that as well. But until next time, bye y'all.